All right, guys, today's workout, Wednesday, March 30th. It will be for time. 10 strict ring dips followed by 10 strict pull-ups. 9 ring dips, 9 pull-ups, 8 and 8, all the way down to 1 and 1. For athletes that might be kind of challenged by ring dips, you can add a band and make them assisted, or you could do bench dips. Same thing for your strict pull-ups. Grab a band for your pull-up bar, or you can use a rack and a barbell and do a supine barbell row. Lots of ways to modify this, but make sure that we get proper points of performance. Really concentrate on the movements to get full range of motion there, okay? So what we're gonna do is warm up, talk about how to modify or get going with the points of performance, and then let you guys have at it. First thing we're gonna do is come on down to the ground, and in the plank position, we're gonna do 10 plank shoulder taps. Try not to rock side to side here, slow and controlled, activating that core, staying stabilized. Next thing we're gonna do are groiners. We're gonna do 5 per side for 10 total. Bring that foot as close up to that hand as possible. Back knee can touch the ground. Hang out here about 3 to 5 seconds, then switch. You can also bring that elbow, push that knee out some. Stay nice and tall in your torso. Try to maximize this stretch. You should feel this in that hip flexor. You can also reach that hand up to the sky. Loosen up that spine some. Or you can bring that elbow down to the ground. Stretch out that way some. Last thing we'll do, take a little break. Before we take a little break, or down dog to up dogs, okay? Just stretching out those shoulders and that low back some, mobilizing. So in that down dog position, hanging out here about 3 to 5 seconds. And then that up dog, same thing. Try to get those hips down to the ground and back up. We're gonna do this for 10 total reps as well. Try to get that chest to those knees. Try to look up to the sky, or maybe even over his shoulder. Then hang out and relax after your 10 reps. We're gonna stay on the ground because the next part of our warm-up is gonna be push-ups, okay? So with the push-ups, if we need to, since it's just a warm-up, you can modify it to being on your knees. You can even have a box out or a wall and make them elevated, or you can just shorten the amount of reps. In that plank position, let's go ahead and get 10 reps of push-ups. Then we can stand tall, go to your pull-up bar, and we're gonna get 10 scapular pull-ups. For a scapular pull-up, before I get up there, I'll maintain that nice hollow position, pulling those ribs down, almost like a hollow rock. Activate those lats, and just shrug those shoulders up and down, okay? Those arms stay straight. And take a little breather from there. Yes, I know today's workout has strict pull-ups, but we're just warming up that body, getting those shoulders warmed up and ready to go. So we're going to do 10 Kip Swings, okay? Remember, small controlled movements here, working on driving that chest through, activating those lats and pushing away. Let's go ahead and get 10 Kip Swings. From there, you guys can take a break. It's like Animal Kingdom out here today. All the birds. All right, next thing we're gonna do is warm up those dips a little bit more in those strict pull-ups, okay? So for my workout today, my rings are on the same bar that I'll be doing my pull-ups. So I'm just gonna push them off to the side. This way it's easier for transitions. First thing we're gonna do is at the top of the ring support, hold for about 20 seconds. All the points apply here. Nice hollow position here. Try to externally rotate at the shoulders. Then come on out of it. From there on the rings as well, we're gonna get 10 ring rows in, activating those shoulders for that strict pull-up shortly. Pulling to the chest, shoulder blades are down and back. For 10 more reps. Then we're gonna go back to the rings one last time. We're gonna do another support hold, but this time at the bottom of the dip for another 20 seconds. Then we can take a little breather, shake it on out. And now what we're gonna do is make sure we have proper points of performance for however we plan on doing our pull-ups and our ring dips in the workout, okay? So if you're doing strict, again, arms are locked out at the bottom, neutral spine, keep that gaze forward, try not to get that chin reaching up, especially as we start struggling with those pull-ups. It would be better just to have a band on standby so you can keep that range of motion. For your ring dips, I don't have a band out, but another way that we can modify is just having a foot ready to go to use minimally to get your press out. I would have my rings lower for that, but I'm a taller individual, so I'm having them a little higher. Last time we did ring dips, I think we had a band out. You can step on that one. You can reference back to that one if you want to utilize that skill or modification as well. What we're gonna do now is maybe 1 or 2 sets of 5 strict ring dips, however you plan on using it in the workout, and then 5 pull-ups. Resting as you need to, and then get started with this workout, okay? This one's a little longer, higher reps, so take your time, start off at a nice controlled pace, and once those reps start to get down below 7 or 6, then you can add some speed into it if you still feel like you got it in you. Comment below, have fun.